In the heart of Chicago, a towering monument of glass and steel stood silent after dark. For John, a security guard, the night shift was a predictable rhythm of empty halls and silent offices. Until one night, the rhythm broke.
Among the mundane directives and safety protocols, there was an unspoken rule, a whisper passed down through generations of night watchmen. Never, under any circumstances, go to floor 39. John, a man of logic and concrete facts, found the rule absurd. The blueprints, both paper and digital, confirmed it. The building ended at 38. There was no floor 39. Just an old joke, he thought, to spook the new guy. He was wrong.
Then, one night, the impossible happened. At precisely 3:13 a.m., the elevator, without command, stopped. The digital display, a beacon of stark red numbers, glowed with a floor that simply did not exist. 39. His heart began to race. His breath hitched. His stomach dropped. As the doors parted, they revealed not a familiar office corridor, but a long, decaying hallway, swallowed by an unnatural gloom. The air was cold, stagnant, and something was waiting.
The flickering lights barely pierced the suffocating darkness, hinting at forgotten textures, peeling paint, and an unsettling silence that swallowed all sound. This was not part of the building he knew. This was something else. And then, at the furthest reach of the corridor, a figure materialized. A woman in a white dress, her form indistinct in the gloom, stood motionless. She was watching him, waiting. Panic seized him. He slammed his hand against the closed door button, desperate to escape the impossible vision. But the elevator, once so responsive, now defied his command. The doors remained open, mocking him. Then she began to walk, slowly, deliberately. Each step a chilling echo in the suffocating silence, drawing her closer to the threshold of his reality. Step, step, step. Just as she neared, the doors, with a deafening clang, finally obeyed. John collapsed, gasping for air, the image of the approaching figure seared into his mind. He was safe. For now. Back in the lobby, John reviewed the security footage. The cameras showed no floor 39. The elevator had never moved. For 17 minutes, he had stood alone, staring at a closed door, lost in a nightmare only he could see. Or so he thought. The next morning, John quit. He offered no explanation, only a silent, profound terror that no amount of money could erase. He was gone, but the story of floor 39 lingered, waiting for the next victim. 3 months later, another guard vanished. The only trace left behind was a chilling, handwritten warning. If the elevator shows 39, don't look down the hallway. No one knew what had truly happened. Until now. A new team arrived, armed with skepticism and cutting-edge technology. They installed a 4K motion sensor camera inside the elevator, determined to expose the myth of Floor 39. They should have listened to the warnings. They waited. As the clock ticked past 3:13 a.m., the live feed from the elevator suddenly dissolved into a blizzard of static. The signal was lost, the camera blinded. Something was coming. Something they couldn't control. When the signal returned, the doors were open to the phantom floor. And there, standing silently behind Mark, inside the elevator, was the woman in white. He was unaware, his gaze fixed on the darkness ahead. She was already there, right behind him. The footage captured his slow turn, the dawning horror in his eyes as he finally saw her. There was no scream, no struggle, just a silent, terrifying acceptance. He knew it was over. He simply stepped out into the abyss of Floor 39, drawn by an unseen force. The doors closed behind him, sealing his fate. Mark was gone. Another soul claimed by the floor that doesn't exist. The elevator returned to the lobby, empty. A chilling testament to the floor that shouldn't exist, and the lives it claimed. The building was silent again. But the secret remained. Now, the building has a new policy. No one stays past 3 a.m. The elevators are programmed to shut down. But sometimes, if you're working late, and you hear that faint ding from the hallway, check your watch. If it's 3:13 a.m., don't look at the display. Because if the doors open, you're already on her.